Why are America's wealthiest retirees ditching Malibu and Miami for Monaco and Singapore? In 2025, the game has changed. It's no longer just about sunsets and sea views. It's about zero taxes, ironclad banking secrecy, and elite golden visas that let you live like royalty without Uncle Sam breathing down your neck. As U.S. tax policy tightens and wealth scrutiny intensifies, ultra-rich Americans are fleeing to jurisdictions where privacy is protected, pensions go untaxed, and luxury is simply expected, from the Caribbean to the Middle East. Here are 10 sovereign havens where millionaires are quietly buying second passports, tax sheltering their fortunes, and retiring in style. But what comes next will shock you. Number 10. Panama remains one of the most accessible and cost-effective retirement hubs for American millionaires. Its territorial tax system means that any foreign-sourced income, pensions, dividends, offshore business profits is taxed at 0%. That alone has driven a surge in expats over the past 3 years. Domestic income, however, is still taxed between 15 to 25%, so strategic financial planning is essential. What makes Panama particularly attractive is its pensionado program, which is arguably the most generous retiree visa in the Western Hemisphere. A monthly income of just $1,000 qualifies an applicant, but wealthier retirees use the program as a stepping stone to local real estate and business ownership. It's not just legal, it's encouraged. Real estate in Panama remains a bargain compared to the U.S. In 2024, prices averaged $1,830 meter square, with prime locations like Panama City and Boquete seeing 10 to 15% annual appreciation. Combined with a low cost of living, this allows millionaire retirees to stretch their dollars further while maintaining a luxurious lifestyle. And let's not forget privacy. Panama's banking system, though more regulated than a decade ago, still provides a level of discretion rare in the Western world. For those seeking both financial freedom and tropical living, Panama is the gateway. Number 9. Brunei Darussalam may not be on everyone's radar, but for the high-net-worth individual seeking total tax exemption, it's a hidden gem. The country imposes 0% income tax on individuals, no capital gains tax, and no inheritance tax. For millionaires whose income stems from investments or offshore businesses, Brunei offers complete relief. With a GDP per capita of $33,529, the oil-rich sultanate enjoys one of Southeast Asia's highest standards of living. While it has a small population, the local economy is heavily subsidized, and healthcare and education are often free or low cost. The cost of living index is around 80 to 0.3, making it more affordable than nearby Singapore. Residency is possible, but not automatic. Foreign retirees typically deposit US $500,000 in a local bank for 5 years to gain long-term residency. It's not cheap, but neither is the freedom from IRS scrutiny and the ability to live in a country that's flush with oil wealth and strictly conservative with foreign intervention. For millionaires who value privacy, safety, and Islamic financial ethics, Brunei offers a rare combination, and unlike other Gulf states, its political structure has been stable for decades. Number 8. Seychelles' Indian Ocean paradise isn't just about turquoise waters, it's about offshore anonymity. Seychelles has positioned itself as a global financial sanctuary, offering 0% tax on foreign-sourced income in competitive structures for trusts and IBC's international business companies. With a GDP per capita of $16,332, it's not the richest on this list, but it punches above its weight in the offshore wealth world. Wealthy retirees often combine residency with business incorporation to shelter income, particularly investment profits or digital revenues. The VAT rate is only 15%. Introduced in 2013, and does not apply to most expat earnings. Residency is straightforward but not cheap. A typical residence by investment package requires a $50,000 donation to the state plus $1,000 licensing fees annually. For the ultra-rich, this is a small price to pay for a Caribbean-style lifestyle with African legal insulation. Seychelles also offers increasing diplomatic leverage, giving its residents visa-free access to 130-plus countries. For millionaires seeking both sunshine and strategic global mobility, this archipelago is hard to beat. Number 7. Vanuatu. Their pitch is simple: pay us, and we'll leave you and your money alone. This South Pacific island chain offers 0% income, capital gains, inheritance or wealth tax, making it one of the purest tax havens left on Earth. For American millionaires, this is the offshore dream. With a modest GDP per capita of $3,405, Vanuatu nonetheless boasts high per capita offshore wealth due to its aggressive citizenship by investment program. A donation of $130,000 gets you a second passport, fast-tracked in as little as 60 days. This includes visa-free access to 97 countries, including the UK and much of the Caribbean. The trade-off? There's a 0.5% annual fee on global assets, which while not ruinous is higher than most zero-tax jurisdictions. Still, the lack of income scrutiny and the speed of processing attract millionaires looking to escape aggressive tax treaties. And let's not ignore its banking sector. While smaller than Panama's or Singapore's, it's discreet, and its laws strongly favor account secrecy. For millionaires focused on mobility, privacy, and peace of mind, Vanuatu is a compelling backup plan or a full-time paradise. Number 6. Bahrain might be the most overlooked Gulf state on this list, but that's changing fast. With $27,514 GDP per capita, it offers Gulf luxury without the glitz overload of Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Most importantly, it enforces 0% personal income tax on both locals and foreigners. Unlike the UAE, which has introduced a 9% corporate tax on higher incomes, Bahrain remains mostly tax-free for expats. The corporate tax rate only applies to oil companies and stands at a whopping 46%, irrelevant to most retirees. Regular expat salaries and investments, totally untaxed. The cost of living index in the capital, Manama, hovers around 67.5, making it one of the more affordable Gulf hubs. Luxurious apartments, private healthcare, and exclusive clubs are far more accessible here than in nearby Qatar or UAE. Bahrain also issues a special investor visa for those willing to deposit BD 100,000, about $265,000 in a local business or property. For millionaires who want Arab world prestige without Dubai's price tag, Bahrain is rising fast. Number 5. Singapore. This isn't just a city, it's a financial fortress. With zero capital gains tax, no estate taxes, and a personal income tax rate capped at 22%, it's become a magnet for America's ultra-wealthy retirees who still want a global financial HQ. And for many, the math works. If your income is structured right, you can legally owe less in Singapore than anywhere else in the developed world. What makes Singapore so powerful is its AAA-rated banking system, ranked among the safest globally. Wealth managers here specialize in complex trust structures, asset shielding, and private banking tailored for H&W's high-net-worth individuals. In 2024 alone, over 1,400 U.S. millionaires moved assets into Singaporean trusts, avoiding scrutiny under U.S. FATCA rules by restructuring through local legal proxies. It's not cheap to enter the club. The Global Investor Program requires SGD to $0.5 million, about $1.85 million United States dollars in business investment or approved funds to get residency. But once inside, retirees gain access to world-class healthcare, elite private clubs, and one of the world's lowest crime rates. For those seeking urban precision, geopolitical neutrality, and airtight financial privacy, Singapore is the gold standard literally, and the US can't touch you here without a long legal fight. Number 4. Uruguay. South America rarely makes the millionaire retirement list, but Uruguay is rewriting the rules. With a strong democracy, low crime rates compared to neighbors, and no tax on foreign income for the first 10 years, it's attracting a quiet flood of American wealth. Montevideo's real estate market has exploded, with luxury condos averaging $3,000 per square meter in 2025, a bargain compared to Miami or Los Angeles. And unlike many countries, Uruguay lets you buy property and open bank accounts before becoming a resident. No red tape, no games. What seals the deal is the tax holiday regime. U.S. retirees can exempt their pension, dividends, and offshore income for a full decade. After that, you can opt into a flat 7% tax on overseas income, still far below U.S. levels. There's also no wealth tax and no inheritance tax. Uruguay isn't flashy, but that's the point. It's the only South American country with full FATCA compliance limited to direct U.S. inquiries, not automatic reporting. For millionaires who want privacy without flying 18 hours, Uruguay is South America's best-kept financial secret. Number 3. Andorra. Tucked between Spain and France, Andorra is the Monaco you've never heard of. This microstate of just 80,000 people offers incredible tax advantages. Income is taxed at a flat 10%, capital gains are minimal, and there's no wealth or inheritance tax. It's everything a U.S. millionaire could want trapped in alpine serenity. Andorra's residence without work permit program requires a deposit of $437,000 into real estate, business, or government bonds. In return, you get the right to live tax efficiently in one of Europe's safest, cleanest jurisdictions. Banking is tight-knit and not automatically integrated into U.S. financial systems. While Andorra adheres to global AML anti-money laundering laws, it does not participate in FATCA, making it a discreet harbor for wealth restructuring. Add in private skiing, luxury chalets, and visa-free Schengen access, and Andorra becomes a retirement dream for the millionaire who wants Europe's lifestyle without its taxes. It's secretive, scenic, and seriously rich. Number 2, St. Kitts and Nevis. When it comes to fast-track second passports and ironclad privacy, no one beats St. Kitts and Nevis. This twin-island Caribbean nation was the first to launch citizenship by investment back in 1984, and it remains a global benchmark. For $250,000, you can get full citizenship in under 90 days, no physical residence required. But what makes it ideal for retirees? Simple: zero income tax, no capital gains tax, and no estate tax. American millionaires looking to dodge IRS clause often use St. Kitts citizenship to open offshore accounts and restructure assets far from FATCA's gaze. The country has no banking treaties that enforce real-time data sharing with U.S. agencies. In fact, its financial system is explicitly designed to protect depositor identity, using decades-old banking laws that predate FATCA entirely. And if that wasn't enough, the islands offer a luxury lifestyle: private villas, yacht clubs, 5-star resorts, all for a fraction of U.S. prices. If you want tax relief with a rum punch in hand, this is where you go. Number 1, Monaco. With zero income tax, no wealth tax, and the tightest banking secrecy laws in Europe, Monaco is the final destination for America's wealthiest retirees. From hedge fund billionaires to ex-CEOs, the principality is packed with discrete financial empires. Monaco has no capital gains or inheritance taxes for residents. As of 2025, the only taxes levied are on certain business revenues. Retired millionaires, they're essentially invisible to tax collectors. The residency requirement is steep: you must invest $1.09 million, with at least 500,000 euros deposited in a Monaco bank. But that gives you access to the most secure private banking network in Europe, including non-reporting trusts and discrete asset management. It's not just the taxes, it's the company. Monaco is a financial fortress where even the IRS treads lightly, and where wealthy Americans can live surrounded by peers, not paparazzi. This isn't just a retirement haven, it's a velvet fortress. If you found your dream destination on this list, hit that like button and subscribe for more elite relocation secrets. Drop a comment: which country would you choose to retire in? Don't forget to share this with a friend planning their financial escape. Your next passport might just be a click away.